Hobbies. Who has a hobby? I'll bet most everybody in here has a hobby. Debbie, quilting. Rudy, soccer, marathon. Let's see, oh, and Vern, motorcycle riding. Pacific Crest Trail preparation. Sounds like Tweed does some gardening. Well, one of my hobbies, I have too many, but one of them is dogs. About 15 years ago, I met up with Bonnie, who is my wife, and she is a dog shower since she was a kid. She used to actually travel with professional dog handlers in the summertime. That's how into dogs she was way back when she was a kid. And today, we still have dogs. So when I got married to Bonnie, obviously I was going to be a dog show person. Well, dogs are rather funny. They have their own personality. And let me tell you, there is a difference between male and female. Some people may not believe that, but oh, there is. Yes, James, absolutely. I'd gone through classes. There's a training class up here in Gresham on how to show dogs. I went through the class, and of course Bonnie gave me some instruction. And we'd made a couple shows here locally, and there was a big show down in Pleasanton, California, just out of San Francisco. We had friends, she had friends down in Napa Valley, so we went down and we stayed with them overnight, got up in the morning, and they take their dogs and ran them in a vineyard that was fenced, about 3 to 4 acres, totally fenced, but they turn their dogs loose. Well, Salikis are hounds. Hounds do one thing, and that is run. They're like a cat. You call your cat by its name, does it come to you? Probably not. Well, that's what a hound does. They just go the other way. So John and Tracy grabbed their dogs, and we took ours, and off to the vineyard we went, closed the gate, and they turned their dogs loose. No. Well, we leave ours on the lead, so we did. Pretty soon their dogs goes, boom! And they were gone like a bullet. Well, they saw a rabbit. Bonnie has her dog, and wham, gets to the end of the 6-foot lead, and it stops. My dog goes, boom, and just keeps right on going. It isn't so bad that the dog got loose. The bad thing is, Dion, a male, had a 6-foot lead on his neck. Now, if that 6-foot lead caught on something, he would break his neck like a toothpick. John and Tracy's dogs were trained enough that they would come to their call names. They called the dogs, and they came back after a bit, and of course, Dion said, I guess I should come back too. Other than the lead being a little bit dirty, everything was good. Whew. I had a few stares from Bonnie. She has beautiful blue eyes. And I guarantee you, those can cut through you like a piece of ice. And I was a little sweaty, but I was cooling as well because that ice was cold. Well, Dion got old, got a new dog called Katie. Actually, it was a little fur ball, just a cute little thing. Raised her from nothing, went through the classes, and I was having trouble getting her to be a champion. You just show dogs and you get different levels. Used to be the final thing was a champion. And I just couldn't get there. Well, one day this judge out in the Clackamas County Fairgrounds knew that I was within one major of getting her champion. And she took me around the ring, and around the ring, and around the ring, and we had talked the show before about how to show a dog. And I knew that I needed to do this. I knew that I needed to do this. And sure enough, when we got all done, Katie won her champion, got her major, and it was the highlight of the day. Let me tell you, probably the highlight of the season. Well, Katie got old, and she is now gone, rest her soul. I got a male dog, and this was my dog. Dog's name was Bachelor. Little furball again. Go through the classes, train him how to stack, and stick his legs out. And you really only stack 3 feet. Number 1 foot is always permanent. You just leave that foot there, and the other 3 you stack. Well, we got through all this good training, went out to Clackamas County Fairgrounds again. We were standing there, and of course, you know, when you have a specialty like was out there, many people from all over come in. We're sitting there talking away, just shooting the breeze, and all of a sudden I feel this wetness in my foot. What in the world? Don't think much about it. Just think it's a nerve or something. Then I heard a giggle. Then I heard somebody call my name, Bill. Bill? And I looked down. Male dogs like to mark their territory. Their possession. You are their possession. And sure enough, my foot was soaked, my sock, my pants. We were dressed, you don't dress up, but you dress nicely. And it was time to go in the rain. So what do? Well, I took my shoe off, wrapped my sock in paper towel, soaked it up, stuffed the paper towel in my shoe, stomped on it, make it a little bit dry. Yes, and you put your sock back on, put your shoe back on, and you go back in the ring and show the dog. As if nothing happens. Well, everybody knows, because of all the commotion before, and you have a wet streak down your gray leg. What happened? Let me tell you, dogs will be dogs. But they are pets, they're family, but dogs